Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well today, and today we're going to be talking about Biotrue eye drops. These are very unique eye drops. They're uniquely formulated and they happen to work very well. I personally use them on a daily basis, and the reason I'm making this video is that when I first saw them initially, I was quite skeptical. I honestly got them because they just sounded nice. The packaging was kind of enticing, but they are surprisingly extremely, in my experience anyway, great eye drops, and they're great for every day. So I figured I will mention them in this video for you today because I think eye drops are kind of part of skincare, and I think you might be interested in skincare like I am. But eye drops are one of those things where I never thought of using them on like a daily basis. I always use them on as needed basis. So I don't have any eye dryness condition, but occasionally I would just get slightly dry eyes, and so I would use drops then. But since discovering these eye drops, I've started to use them on a daily basis, morning and night, and this is a personal preference. I'm not saying that everyone should do this, but this is just something that's worked for me, and I really enjoyed that. I don't find that my eyes are dry anymore. I don't have like times when my eyes feel dry throughout the day, and yeah, I think it might be something to consider and possibly add to your routine if you don't already do that. Again, I'm not saying that this is absolutely a must for everyone, but this is just something that's worked for me. And so the thing I wanted to find in eye drops though was eye drops that were very easy to use, lightweight, and that had good ingredients and not bad ingredients. That was important to me because if it's something I'm going to be doing on a daily basis, I'm going to be putting this in my eyes, I really want to get the best quality eye drops. And so one thing to look for in my research in eye drops in general is to get eye drops that don't have any kind of preservatives in them. Preservatives in eye drops, there are different types of preservatives. Some are better than others. I'm not saying all preservatives in eye drops are bad. I don't know if I know enough to say that at all. But if I can avoid this, I think that's probably for the best. So I try to avoid preservatives in eye drops if I can, and these ones happen to be preservative free. Now the downside to having preservative free eye drops, and I don't know if every single one is like that, but a lot of them have a dispensing droplet mechanism that is a little bit messier. It's not a big deal. It's honestly not like the end of the world, but it is a little messier to add these in your eyes. It honestly sounds and looks like it's going to be worse than what it is. But that's definitely a little caveat I wanted to mention, but I think it's worth just going the preservative-free route if you can. But the main thing about these eye drops is that, as the name suggests, these are Biotrue, and this is like one of very few products that I feel like actually says what it's all about, and what it's all about is amazing, and it really performs as good as you would think it would. So these drops are formulated with your natural eye biology in mind, and specifically they're inspired by your tears. That sounds interesting, but it's really a really great way to think about eye drops, because if your body sort of like already comes with natural lubrication for your eyes, so why not try to mimic that and maybe put it in a bottle basically. So there's 3 ingredients that I want to mention, and they're all inspired by your tears. So the first ingredient is glycerin. When I saw that, I was kind of amazed because it's an ingredient in skincare, it's a humectant, and I was just kind of amazed that you can put that in your eyes, I guess. So glycerin is the first ingredient I want to mention. The second one I might mispronounce, it's hyaluronin, and the last one is there's electrolytes in here as well. So all 3 are inspired by your tears, but the coolest thing is it's not that it's inspired by your tears necessarily. I think that's nice. What is even nicer is how they feel. Now the reason I'm making this whole video is that these eye drops feel amazing in your eyes. really just, I can't really explain it. It's really hard to visually show this because there's not like a crazy difference before and after when you apply them. They feel very lightweight and they feel very soothing. I don't know how else to describe it, but they just really feel very, very great. So I don't know if obviously they're going to work for everyone, because if you have a particular condition with dryness in your eyes, maybe these are not the target like solution for that. But if you're someone who just wants to add a little bit of a moisturizing factor for your eyes into your everyday skincare routine, beauty routine, then these might be a really great option, which is how I use them. So these feel amazing. They don't have any preservatives. They're inspired and mimicked by your natural tears that your eyes produce, partly to help moisturize your eyes. And I just think they are amazing and they really do feel great in your eyes. The price kind of varies depending on whether you get just one or if you get a package of two, but basically you're looking at spending somewhere between $10 to maybe $8 or $9 per, again depending if you get one or two. I will link them on Amazon. So $10 is basically, I think, roughly how much you're going to spend on this bottle, which is definitely a chunk. But the thing to keep in mind is that these eye drops do go on sale. In fact, yesterday I got them on sale. I got a pack of 2 for just under $12, so that was a pretty good deal. And they do go on sale sometimes, so if you're wanting to save a little bit of money, there's definitely ways to do that. You just have to wait for a sale to come on, and it's not going to be a huge sale per se, but you could still save a couple of dollars, which is, why not do that? So don't get discouraged if you feel like they're a little bit too pricey. They do go on sale sometimes, and if you get a chance to try them, then they're definitely a worthwhile thing to try, because I can't really explain it. I can't visually, unfortunately, show them to you in terms of like how they feel, but they feel amazing in your eyes. So that's why I'm making this video, is because they're just really unique eye drops with unique ingredients that are inspired by your tears, that don't have preservatives. They're safe for contact users or something like that. I forgot how they phrased it, but if you wear contacts, basically you can still use these, so that's great. And they feel amazing. So, and on that note, we're gonna end this video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have some spring decor in the background because spring and summer are around the corner, and I hope you are ready and maybe are updating some of your decor as well. Some small things obviously, but anyway, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and goodbye for now. Bye.